Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mullingar Barracks. We're coming to you live here with our 12 Bongs show in association with the Church Restaurant in Castle Street, and they have their open air menu available at the moment, so check that one out on their Facebook. So let's start off with our 12 Bongs. Bong, 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 bong. And I have my special guest here, Bernie. Give us 4 bongs. Fantastic, Bernie. Practicing all day. Fair play to you. And bong, 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 bong. And that's our 12 bongs coming to you live here from the Barracks. Today is Thursday, the 17th of June. Do you know what? It's my daddy's birthday today, so happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
As well as that, we have Billy Hickey, who is in Lombard, and he is in Illinois and originally from Ireland. So a big shout out to you, Billy. And Marie Wheelahan, and she's in Kinnegad, and we've got our own bells going off as well. We have Una, who is in Rathone. A big shout out to you, Rathone, or Una in Rathone. And we have Lorraine Hayes, who's looking in as well, downtown Mullingar. And big shout out to you, Lorraine, on your birthday. And we have Patricia Mangan, who is in Kinnegad, and she's Patricia Mangan Lynch. Big shout out to you on your birthday. And let me see, we have David Lynch, and he is in Western Australia, which is that way. Big shout out to you on your birthday, David Lynch. We have Chuck Highs, Highes, and he is in Florida. Florida is that way. Big shout out to you on your birthday, and hope you're keeping well as well. Mary Keena MacDonald, and she's in Mullingar, wishing you a happy birthday from the Barracks here in Mullingar. And as well as that, we're promoting what's good and great about the Barracks, and if you go to look at their Facebook page as well, it's called Columb, Barracks, Restoration and Regeneration, and we're asking everyone to sign the petition. You get the link on that page as well. So the Downs GAA, don't forget the lotto is on Monday. I'm not too sure if it was won. If the friends from the Downs can tell us if it was won, send us a message there as well. Multifarnham GAA have a lotto on Sunday. I believe, I'm not too sure what that one is won as well. So if our friends from Multifarnham can share that with us, please do. On Saturday, we hope to get down to the Butter Market in Granard. Yes indeed, we've never been there before, and let's check that one out. That's another great market here in the Midlands. And not forgetting Clonmelon Farmers Market is on this Sunday. Every second Sunday it's on, and a fantastic local market indeed. And Ballinagree is going to be on next week on the 3 of July. My God, June is gone already. And as you can see, there's a great buzz going on here in the Barracks, and a great amount of people in here as well. We'd like to thank Claire Dunn for introducing the show. She actually took time off from the bog to come in and introduce the show from the bus. It was on Castle Street that day, and we're very lucky to get a few minutes with her. Fair play to you, Claire Dunn, for introducing the show. And as I said, we're coming from Columb Barracks. What else have we got for you? We've got our food shout out competition winner today, and that's Chef Kebab Pizza. And they're down sort of at the end of town. I can't remember the name of the street. What street is it on?
Oh, God, I can't
Austin Friar Street, after the Friars, because the Friars are there as well. And a big shout out to all our friends in Multifarnham thinking about the Friars, because we're going live and singing for our supper and creating a donation as well. So if you want to help out with the donation to the Ken Smullen Food Appeal, we met Noreen Murphy in her bed one day, and she put us all together. She is doing a food appeal in her house as well, collecting dry food to give to people here in the Midlands, because there is a problem. A lot of people don't know there's a lot of people and a lot of kids going hungry every morning. So Noreen is doing her thing. She put myself and Kamalika in Multifarnham Cookery School together, and we are going to I'm going to sing, maybe help her with the dinner. She's going to show us what she does. She's an international chef, and her industry has gone on Facebook and on her own page, which is Multifarnham Cookery School and .ie. So if you want to make a donation there, she is teaching everyone how to cook, and next Saturday we're going to sing and she's going to cook, and if you could make a donation, we'd be very, very grateful indeed. Now, who else we got? Oh yes, our Facebook recommendation is Noreen Murphy as well, because Noreen is in her bed suffering with about 4 different types of diseases, can't get out of the bed, but would you believe she's collecting food for Ken Smullen as well from her bed with the help of Anthony. But anyway, check out her page. That's Noreen Murphy, the legend from Mullingar. And shop local pick of the day is Dolores Keaveney, and Dolores Keaveney Books and Textiles. Dolores is a Mullingar writer and a painter, and we had her on the show last week. Check out her page. You want to buy a little present for someone, you can buy it online on her Facebook page. Don't forget, if you would like to join us on board the bus to tell your story or promote your business, give us a shout here on this channel. As they say in the business, PM us, that's private message us. The Ken Smullen, we've covered that one, and we have, oh yes, jobs. We're giving away jobs here on the Bong Show, ladies and gentlemen. Mileage Tyres are hiring, and they're looking for a qualified mechanic, full-time position, and that's in their Athlone depot. So if you know anyone in the Athlone area looking for a job who's a mechanic, head for Mileage Tyres. Great company, great people to work for, and a family business as well. So we wish them well, and for you, if you're looking for that job, head that direction, sir. Or lady mechanic, yes indeed. Kenora Hygiene, they are hiring as well. They are looking for a delivery driver. So if you go to kenorhygienelimited.com and send them a message, that's one way of doing it. You can ring them, or you can email them at info Kenora Limited, or you can go to their Facebook page, and there is a link there that you can hit and fill in all the information, and don't forget your CV. Okay guys, that is my little piece for today, and on our Bong Show we have a special guest mostly every Thursday now, because we're going to be here in the Mullingar Army Barracks, and we're going to help with the restoration and regeneration of this fantastic facility which has been here for many, many years. And I'm here with the great Bernadette Cleary. Bernadette Cleary, you're welcome on board.
Morning.
Very, very good. I'm going to get in there. Do you know what? You're looking absolutely like a superstar, girl.
So are you.
Well, thank you. We're giving out compliments. They're going well. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You were born, bred and reared in Mullingar.
Yes, and 5th generation army.
Really?
From my father right down. There's my great nephew was here now, well, in Athlone Barracks.
Yeah.
So I would have practically grew up here. I would remember going to Mass in our little chapel over here, coming to Christmas parties as a child.
Wow.
Playing pitch and putt when we used to have it.
Oh yeah, I remember pitch and putt. That was over here on your left.
That was over here, and then they put the dining hall on top of it. But anyway, change happens.
Change happens.
And we used to come to fun days, so I moved away from town. That's why not a lot of people know me.
Yeah.
But when I used to come down on holidays, I'd bring the kids to the fun days here.
Right.
And they used to be amazing. So now a lot of my grandchildren want to come here to find out the history.
Exactly, yeah.
And their heritage, where it came from Daddy down. My brothers also served here. That's another story. And again, I'm in the holistic field. When my father served here, he was in the medical.
Go away.
So it's actually an honour when I was offered the space here to open up my business in September.
Wow.
I also do volunteer work here with Helen and Skills Exchange. And if you look here, this is all recycled.
Oh, wow.
All of this is from the barracks.
Amazing.
Yeah, well, most of it. It's all old stuff that was being dumped.
Right.
So we generated this out of it. We painted it up, we decorated it up. And
This is actually was left in the barracks actually,
An
and
old frame,
you dickied it up, as if I would say.
This is made of mostly paper.
Oh wow!
And we got the grass free in a place called Recreate in Dublin.
Right.
And we also got the tubes free.
Wow!
So again, the flowers, all right. We put them to it ourselves.
Excellent, beautiful.
But it's a part of my therapy. do you know when people are suffering, mental health, it doesn't matter, PH, post-traumatic stress, just feeling down or feeling worthless. I like to show them that nothing is worthless.
Exactly.
Do you know, you can create a whole new life out of anything and out of yourself. Doesn't matter how old you are.
It's like regenerating this.
Regenerating this.
We can reset the hard drive.
We will, yeah. And we can reset it anytime you want. It doesn't have to be, oh, well, I'm too old now. Or no, I'm too young. Do you know? So these are tyres.
Oh, wow.
That Sean Kenny gave us.
Oh, yeah.
And Sean actually does a course here on a Wednesday.
On the bicycles?
On the bicycles.
Oh, another great Mullingar man.
He is, and his dream is to teach people how to, especially children today, how to fix their bikes. Do you know how to fix a puncture? Not throw the bike out and have to get a new one. So he gives me the tyres. He also gives me wheels, but I don't have any of them on me at the minute.
Right.
So we spray them up and we do them up. And
Absolutely
that hangs on my front door.
Brilliant. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You were born, bred and reared not too far from here, I'd say.
Over there, over the road,
over the
Green
road. And as I said, the barracks was spick and span at that time. There was,
yeah.
Hey, up, oh, there was loads of rolling and shouting and all that type of thing.
And I remember as children when there was, you know, a parade or anything, we'd have to polish these bloody buttons.
Right.
And shoes. You know, the spit polish.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
And so you left Mullingar then, you went to live, where did you go to live?
Oh, I went to live in Northern Ireland. I was in Northern Ireland for 22 years.
Brilliant. And did you go with an army man up there?
Well, he was in the army, but he left the army, so we went up there.
But a lot of people would be connected to other areas,
That's
including
right.
Bundoran as well, because the lads would go up to train and sure they'd meet, they give the glad eye to one there in Bundoran, and then they're in Bundoran for the rest.
Yeah, but they're all over the world now.
Yeah.
Do you know, we've relatives in England, and you can imagine them coming home here and being able to walk in here. Do you know, and take their family, friends, and take them all around here when we start the tours.
What tours are you going to start? Like a
history tour?
Well,
I won't be. There will be history tours here. I won't be. I could be involved in maybe making a cup of tea or something.
Yeah.
But there's another lady, Paula Griffin, and she is absolutely amazing. We have Ruth
Illingworth, yeah. Our father actually, he came from the north to here, and I think that building, well, it's gone now. I think that's where he was.
Yeah.
He was in communications, and then he was in TV. He used to sell televisions.
That's right.
I remember him as a kid,
And Big Jim Moody.
Jim
remember
Moody?
Big Jim Moody? We lived next door to him.
Wow.
And he did the televisions and electronics.
Yeah.
And then you had the cook house. So when my father retired, he was in the cook house with Christy Carr. Do you remember Christy Carr?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. And like, they were great. They were, what way will you put them? They were kind of characters of the town.
So you went to the north and then you're back again, and now you're here.
And now I'm here, yeah.
So if anyone wants to contact you, how did they contact you? If you have a phone number there, or if you want to share with people,
I'm also on Facebook, Bernadette Cleary.
Yeah, Bernadette with the two T's.
Yeah, with the two T's. I also have a website, momentofchange.net.
Wow.
You'll also get details of everything I do on that. My own phone number, personal phone number now is 086 1960 834.
So tell us a little bit then what you're doing now here in the barracks. You've learned a lot over the years, and you're bringing all your knowledge back here to the barracks and the people who want your help.
That's right.
Now you're saying that kids need a lot of help nowadays, and they need I don't know, how would you put it if you said to a kid, come in and chat to us, or would you say you need to learn this, or what way?
I wouldn't. I would ask the child out straight, can I help you?
Right.
Will you talk to me?
Yeah.
And some kids want to talk to you, others might want to, but they're shy.
Yeah.
So what we're arranging to do here on the 29th of this month, and I would ask the public, please spread it around, we are putting a common charity evening. There's 3 of us involved in it. And it's basically for 18 to 25-year-olds, but if anybody is there, welcome. It's as simple as that. It's where we ask you what we can do for you, instead of us as society telling you what to do. We need to know what it is to keep you well and to give you those tools to stay well.
Exactly.
So that's what we're...
Brilliant.
Yeah.
As well as that, I mean, and that's it. But as I say, we'll have to give you the phone number there as well. But these are little things that you do yourself. Your what is it? Homeopathic.
Clinical hypnotherapist and
Jesus, that's a
psychotherapist.
fair handle altogether, girl. What does that one do?
That one is basically, I'll have to get my glasses. Clinical hypnotherapy is slightly different, even though I am a hypnotherapist.
Okay.
With clinical hypnotherapy, you actually work with the deeper hip problems, the ones that are not visible, and you would kind of take a client for 6 to 8 weeks. No more than 8 weeks, because by that time they've already reached what the root cause of the problem is.
Excellent. Now, CBT therapy, what's that one?
That is cognitive behavioural therapy. That's all got to do with the mind as well. What way we think. You know, like we could have a thought and we could send it global. And global is, oh my God, I'll never get to the end of this. You know? Whereas it could be only that size.
Exactly,
So
and
it's
stress management, another big one. That's a popular one at the moment, I'd say.
Very, very big.
Life coaching.
Life coaching, depending on what the client, again, it could be in business, it could be in life, it could be in family. Depends. I work with every part of the person.
And this is a great one. Access consciousness
Bars.
Facelift.
Oh, the facelift, yeah. The facelift is called energetic facelift.
Right.
So it's where you work with the person touching different points.
Okay.
There's no needles required, there's no Botox. It's all just sheer, the body relaxes. You have up here, you have what we call an aged toaster. And that's just pressure points in the head where we'd say there could be worries about aging, there could be worries about, well, something is hereditary in the family. I'm worried about wrinkles, I'm worried about this, that and the other.
If someone said this to you 20 years ago, I'd say your one is bonkers.
Oh yeah.
Now, the way things are after turning around, all this is being used again, and and we're using, we know how to put on these parts here, we can fix all this, but the problem is this one here, it's the big hard drive.
It is.
Now, tell me about this
Access consciousness bars.
Yeah.
A mouthful. Basically.
Oh, yes.
Basically, this works on 32 points on the head.
I must say, you're very organised.
Oh yeah.
You're really, really
Like,
amazing.
I love it, and it's, to me, this is simple because, like most people, I've been to hell and back.
Okay.
And I know that working with different things that work for us, whether it's medical or whether it's both, you know, you owe yourself to be happy in this life and not to let anybody or anything take it away from you. We can change it. It's just like things.
Exactly. Regenerate. Okay, hand and body work. Oh.
Hands on body work again would be energetic healing. I do Reiki, I do bioenergy. I also do Access Consciousness body work.
Wow.
So Access Conscious body work works in particular parts of the body. I think there's 70 something body processes. You can work, one of them is called analytical shock. So you could work on somebody, or animals, even animals, but somebody that was after going through a major shock.
You wouldn't have to plug them in then, you know?
No, I plug in. I'm the generator, it comes from my hands into you.
Right, folks, this is a legend.
This is a lot.
We're getting loads of information out here, but what we're going to say to you is, you know this woman now by just having a chat and having a look at her, as I say, and if you need her help, her number is 086 1960 834. She's here in the Army Barracks. The Army Barracks has been regenerated, and we are coming up here every Thursday, hopefully, and speaking to someone who is connected and someone who's doing work in this area, or someone who's getting involved in the regeneration of the barracks. As you can hear, there's lads cutting trees down as well in the background. There's friends here in the background and they're having great fun as well. And as well as that, Pascal's tea shop is going to be open soon, because Pat Price was telling me. So I'm going to put this back to you, my dear. That's Bernadette, and what a fantastic lady. Thank you very much, Bernadette, for being on the show. You can indeed.
everybody around Mullingar and everywhere around the world, if you want to come and help us,
Yeah.
we're here. We'll find jobs. So come and save our barracks with us.
And
Belongs to us all.
there's a big push on for the what is it called, the Columb Barracks Project.ie. Is that the?
That's right, yeah. The land, yeah.
If you put that into the Google machine,
Yeah.
and fill in the survey, and that will help the people who are involved here, because there's a lot of people working to make this regenerate this area and encourage people to self-sufficient. Would you believe it? If we told the army men years ago, do you know what, this is going to be self-sufficient in a couple of years, lads, they wouldn't believe it. But they're going to do it anyway. So there you are, folks. Once again, Bernie, thank you for being on board.
Thank you.
And there you are, folks. We're coming to you live from what a fantastic place it is, and what fantastic people we have here in the Army Barracks. So once again, share it with your friends. Delighted that you take the time to join us, and we've friends looking in from all over the world, so feel free to share this with all your friends. This is Ray Dolan with Bernadette Cleary, live from the Army Barracks. Regeneration, restoration and regeneration. What a place to be. Good luck to you all, and thanks for being on board.